The fate of recalled CCC legislators, recalled by self-imposed Interim Secretary General Tshabangu, now rests in the hands of High Court Judge Mnangagwa, following an interesting court session this morning. Justice Mtewezi reserved judgments after hearing submissions from the CCC lawyers and Tshabangu lawyers. The lawyer representing the CCC legislators spoke to the press just after court.
Say that I'm satisfied that our case is properly before the court. I think any issues that arise have been clarified to the judge to the best of our satisfaction on the legal issues, which issues really we submit relate to the validity of the first respondents' powers or authority to be able to have recalled members of parliament and members of the Senate, respectively. It was a long battle. There have been many legal minds that have been involved into reaching the point that we're at now. Now the matter is safely before the court's hands, and we've been promised a determination before the nomination court sits, which is very relevant to us because then that is going to determine where we go from here. So just thank you to everybody involved, and I think that's all that I have to say.
Speaker of the House of Assembly, Jacob Mdenda, was removed from the court challenge after the legislators opted to train their guns on Tshabangu.
Is that the relief that was sought against the Speaker and the President of the Senate was withdrawn by the applicants.
CCC Deputy Spokesperson Gift HStvZim addressed the press on the structures of the CCC.
CCC haina position haina position of the Secretary General. The way we address ourselves as CCC is different from the movement they assume we are. We moved deliberately as CCC varuvimbo. Munofana kuziva kuti isu hatina kufana nemabato amunoona akaita kuzvarwa from a communist infrastructure. Nomenclature yedu ye CCC haina zwana Secretary General. And ndozo ataura mukoti munombuti ari kutaura kuti ndini Secretary General ndini nobhala we CCC haasi ndochinje kutanga.
The opposition is in a race against time as they try to stop by-elections which will take place on December 9 if the courts don't find it in their favor.
Very happy as a first entry point that the judgment has been reserved, but it's supposed to happen before the 7th, which is the nomination court, because the judgment that is supposed to come from the High Court has a bearing on the proclamation of the by-election, which we believe as a movement is an unconstitutional act, and therefore we expect the judgment to be headed down as per the decision of the High Court.
CCC supporters broke into chants and dance denouncing Tshabangu in the face of a determined police. They could not mask their anger against a man whom they believe is being used by the ruling party Zanu PF to steal their hard work and sweat. If the 14 fail to win this court challenge, Zanu PF will be presented a rare opportunity to gain a 2/3 majority and another chance to change the constitution. A loss will also give Tshabangu a free rein to recall at will and at his pleasure. The stakes are high. Munotidaishe Mrambashina, HSTV News, Harare.